I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case, me. I believe that's it's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person, I don't my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name. So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
Today's court hearing goes off the rails. We've got another sovereign citizen attempting the classic "this court has no authority over me" routine. But here's the problem. This guy clearly didn't study up at all. If you're going to challenge a judge, maybe actually understand what you're saying first? Watching him try to outsmart someone who works with the law every single day is both painfully awkward and genuinely funny. Let's jump in and watch this mess play out. And hey, if you enjoy courtroom chaos and legal meltdowns, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Good morning. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hillary Braley presiding. Okay, and I need you unmuted at the jail. There we go. Can I have your name, please?
For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. How we doing today, Miss Braley?
We are upright, if nothing else. So, okay. And you said your name is Thomas Styron.
The second.
The second.
And then I'm the natural person, the living man.
Okay, thank you for your patience there. We had a little bit of a kerfuffle. So,
No problem.
Recalling case number 19S00472, that is the state of Michigan versus Thomas Ulrich Styron, the second, you said, and also calling 24W001025, that is the township of Ypsilanti, also versus Thomas Ulrich Styron. So state your name for the record.
So, for the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case is not me. I believe that's it's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person, I don't my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name nor
Okay, I'm going to cut you off right there.
How many crayons did this guy chew on before stepping into court? Seriously, if you're going to follow the sovereign citizen script, at least act like you know what you're saying. This guy starts rambling about jurisdiction and strange punctuation rules like he's casting legal spells instead of forming an argument. It really makes you question whether he's ever opened a law book in his entire life. You can see the judge trying not to laugh, especially when he starts stumbling over his own words. She clearly thinks this guy is a joke, and just wait until you hear what she says at the end. Absolute comedy gold.
Okay.
I don't have no contracts with the state of Michigan at all, period. And so I was wondering about personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction in regards to this.
Okay. And you can continue to wonder about those at the moment. What I am doing, you have a show cause hearing on the matter ending in 472, which is the retail fraud charge. I'm showing a balance of $210 on that. And then what you're being arraigned on, that is what I am here to explain the charge against you, is a citation issued on April 2nd, 2024 at 9:24 in the evening. That charges that you operated a motor vehicle on North Ford Boulevard at or near Russell Street with no license on your person. Do you comprehend the charge against you?
I do not. I don't even own a license. I canceled my license years ago.
Okay. So what you are being charged with is operating a motor vehicle without having a license on your person. So I'm not asking if you agree with this. I'm not asking if you have a license. I'm asking if you understand the words coming out of my mouth as far as what this charge is.
The charge is accused me of
having a
not
license.
having a driver's license on my person, correct?
Correct.
Well, from my understanding, I need a driver's license if I'm in commerce. I was traveling home.
Okay.
I wasn't doing business at all. And also from my understanding, I don't need a license to do that.
And your overstanding is incorrect, sir. But we are not going to get into that.
Did this guy seriously just rat himself out? The charge was straightforward, driving without a license. And what does he do? He goes on to admit he hasn't had one for 2 years, then pulls the classic sovereign citizen line, "I wasn't driving, I was traveling." Dude, you're literally giving the court everything it needs on a silver platter. Here's the thing, if you're caught without a license, maybe don't argue that you weren't driving at all. That only makes you look even more guilty. Like, honestly, how difficult is it to get a driver's license? It doesn't cost much, and following basic laws could save you a lot of trouble and jail time. To be fair, this guy is more respectful than most sovereign citizens, but let's be honest, he's not exactly operating on a high IQ level here. What do you think? Is he just misinformed or totally clueless? Let's jump back in and see how deep this hole goes.
For now, you are saying that you have understood the words as far as not having a license on your person. It is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both.
So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
So
At this time, the court is going to set a pre-trial date for you. That will be before Judge Washington.
ma'am, can we prove the jurisdiction first before we go ahead with setting a trial for that entity or a pre-trial for that entity? Yeah.
I hear you. And at this point, you are appearing in front of the court. You have put your name on the record. And yes, we are setting a pre-trial date for you.
I did put my name on the record, and my name that I put on the record is not the same name that you have attached to that case.
And you can provide documentation of such at your pre-trial date, which is going to be June 26th.
So the documentation that I have published, recorded the documentation I have published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that says what I just told you, that I'm not who you have, that I'm not the name you have attached to that case, that's I need to bring that with me, is what you're saying? It being already recorded and on the state of Michigan records, is that good enough?
Whatever documentation you have,
Mhm.
bring it with you to your pre-trial date. That is what I am telling you, yes. So, and again, that court date, June 26th? Okay, will be June 26th at 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. The court will enter that you are standing mute to all charges at this time.
So we're just assuming jurisdiction though, correct?
Yes.
How? From
No.
my understanding, that
And
has to be proved before we even proceed with anything else. Am I wrong?
you are not correct. The court will also set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Basically, you are promising to show up for that June 24th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington, where you will have your pretrial. Okay, so at this point, your hearings are concluded. You are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
So I need to be there under threat, duress, coercion of going to jail?
I really liked how this judge handled the sovereign citizen nonsense. Sure, maybe she let him talk a little too long, but overall, she controlled the courtroom well. She wasn't buying a single word of his fake legal babble, and when it was time to shut it down, she did. The subtle jabs and sassy responses? Pure gold. We need more judges like her, calm, sharp, and completely unfazed by these courtroom clowns. Now, can we talk about Zoom court for a moment? Personally, I think it's kind of a joke, especially when sovereign citizens are involved. It's like watching someone try to win a serious legal battle while using dial-up internet and wearing a tinfoil hat. Half the time they just talk over the judge, derail the hearing, and turn everything into a circus. Anyway, that's where I'll end it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more court chaos. And let me know what you thought about this hearing in the comments. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.